Okay, real talk. What if you could grow something in your kitchen, sell it within 7 to 10 days, and make a solid side income from home without needing a garden, a farm, or even much space? Sounds too good, right? But this is actually happening. People are starting microgreens businesses from their apartments, spare rooms, and even small balconies, and they're making real money doing it. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can start a microgreens business at home from scratch, what it costs, how you grow them, where you sell them, and how much profit you can actually make. This is your complete beginner's guide, so stick around because we're covering everything. So let's start with the basics. What even are microgreens? They're basically the baby versions of vegetables and herbs, things like sunflower, radish, pea shoots, basil, broccoli, and more. You harvest them when they're just 1 to 3 inches tall, usually within 7 to 14 days of planting. They're packed with nutrients, they look beautiful on a plate, and restaurants, health-conscious people, and grocery stores absolutely love them. Here's why this business makes so much sense right now. The demand for fresh, local, organic food is growing fast. Chefs want fresh microgreens for plating, health food cafes want them for smoothies and salads, regular people want them for home cooking. And the supply of small local growers is still pretty limited in most areas, which means there's a real opportunity here. The best part, you don't need farming experience. You don't need outdoor land. A beginner can start this with basic supplies, a small indoor space, and a willingness to learn. Students, homemakers, and people working regular jobs, this can work as a side hustle or even grow into a full-time business over time. Let me show you the simple way to get this going from day one. Step 1. Pick your first crops. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to grow 10 varieties at once. Start with 2 or 3 beginner-friendly options. Sunflower, radish, and pea shoots are great for beginners. They grow fast, they're forgiving, and they sell well. Once you're comfortable, you can add more varieties. Step 2. Get your supplies. You'll need shallow growing trays, good quality potting mix or a cocoa coir growing medium, seeds, and a spray bottle for watering. That's your core setup. We'll talk about the exact costs in a bit. Step 3. Sow your seeds. Fill your tray with about 1 inch of growing medium. Spread seeds evenly across the surface. Don't pile them up. Mist with water, then cover the tray with another tray on top to create darkness. This helps germination. Check daily and keep the medium moist but not soaking wet. Step 4. Move to light. After 2 to 3 days, once you see the seeds sprouting, remove the cover and move the tray to a light source. A sunny windowsill works fine to begin with, but grow lights give you more control and consistency. Step 5. Harvest. Around day 7 to 12, depending on the variety, your microgreens will be ready. Use clean scissors to cut just above the soil line. Rinse gently, dry them, pack them in containers, and they're ready to sell. Fresh and done. Here's what you actually need. Nothing complicated, I promise. Growing trays, standard 10 by 20 inch plastic trays, get around 10 to start. Growing medium, cocoa coir or a light potting mix, both work great for microgreens. Seeds, buy in bulk from agriculture suppliers or online stores for better pricing. Spray bottle or small watering can for gentle watering without disturbing seeds. Grow lights, optional to start but highly recommended for consistent results, especially if natural light in your space is limited. A small fan for air circulation, which helps prevent mold, very important. Food-safe packaging containers, clamshell containers or small Ziploc bags with labels for selling. A kitchen scale to weigh your produce for accurate pricing. For space, you really don't need much. A 4 by 4 foot shelving unit with 2 to 3 shelves can hold 20 to 30 trays easily. A spare room, a corner of your kitchen, a balcony with decent light, all of these work. Just make sure the area is clean, has some airflow, and isn't too cold. A room temperature between 18 and 24 degrees Celsius is ideal for most varieties. Let's talk money, and here's the good news. It's really affordable. Starter investment? Growing trays. 10 trays is around $10 to $15. Growing medium, cocoa coir or a potting mix, 5 kilogram bag is around $8 to $12. Starter seeds, 3 varieties, bulk packs, $15 to $20. Spray bottle, $2 to $3. Packaging containers, 50 pieces is around $10 to $15. Labels and stickers, $3 to $5. A small fan, $8 to $12. Total minimum investment is roughly $56 to $82.
If you want to add a basic grow light setup, that's another $20 to $40 depending on size. But honestly, start with a bright window and natural light, see your first harvest through, then reinvest your profits into better equipment. That's the smart way to do it when you're just beginning. This is where a lot of beginners get stuck, but selling microgreens is actually not that hard once you know where to look. Walk into small restaurants, cafes, juice bars, and health food spots near you. Bring a fresh sample pack. Chefs are visual. If it looks good and tastes fresh, they'll buy it. Offer a trial order at a small discount to get your foot in the door. Once they try it, most of them become regular customers. Farmers markets and weekend bazaars, these are gold for microgreen sellers. Health-conscious shoppers who attend these markets are exactly your target audience. Set up a simple table with neat packaging and a little sign explaining the health benefits. You'll be surprised how fast they sell. Post short videos of your growing process on Instagram or TikTok. People love watching plants grow. It's oddly satisfying content that performs really well. Add your contact info and a simple order process. WhatsApp groups for healthy eating, local community Facebook groups, and neighborhood apps are also great for finding your first buyers. Once you have regular customers, offer a weekly or bi-weekly subscription. Fresh microgreens delivered to their door. Subscription models give you a predictable income every week, which is fantastic for planning your production. Let's keep it real and look at realistic numbers. A 100-gram clamshell of fresh microgreens sells for around $3 to $6 depending on the variety in your market. One standard 10 by 20 tray can produce roughly 150 to 250 grams of microgreens depending on what you're growing. So one tray gives you around $5 to $12 in revenue. If you run 20 trays on a staggered schedule, meaning trays at different stages so you're harvesting multiple times a week, you could produce and sell roughly $400 to $600 worth of microgreens per month from a basic home setup. Your ongoing costs, mostly seeds and packaging, are quite low, so profit margins sit around 60 to 70% once you're established. This isn't going to replace a full salary overnight, but as a part-time home business with minimal daily work, the return on effort is genuinely impressive. A few things that'll save you a lot of frustration. Number 1, don't overwater. This is the number one mistake beginners make. Too much water causes mold, which kills your trays fast. Water lightly, let the medium dry slightly between watering, and keep air circulation going with a small fan. Use good seeds. Don't buy random cheap seeds. Buy seeds labeled for microgreens or sprouting. They have higher germination rates and are untreated with chemicals. It makes a huge difference in your results. Stagger your planting. Plant a few trays every 2 to 3 days instead of all at once. This way, you have a continuous harvest rather than everything being ready on the same day and nothing for the rest of the week. Track your costs and sales from day one. Even a simple notebook works. Know what each tray costs you to grow and what you're selling it for. This helps you understand your real profit and scale smartly. And that's everything you need to know to get started with microgreens business from home. It's low cost, beginner friendly, fast to harvest, and the demand is genuinely there waiting for you. If you've been looking for a home business that doesn't need a big investment or complicated skills, this one is seriously worth giving a shot. If this video helped you out, please hit that like button. It means a lot and helps more people find this content. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I drop practical, realistic business ideas regularly that you can actually start without a huge budget. Got questions or want me to cover a specific topic next? Drop it in the comments. I'm always reading them. All right, go grow something great. See you in the next one.